Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Mann Travels today. We know we can't travel right now, but we still want to dream about it. And we have invited a friend and travel partner, Melissa O'Hara, today, is representing Sandals and Beaches resorts that are spread throughout the Caribbean. So let us help you dream about this when we can travel again. Melissa, it's all yours.
Thank you so much. And hi, everybody, and welcome to beautiful North Carolina. That's where I am located right now. We have all of our five-star luxury included resorts in the Caribbean. So we're going to jump through our Sandals resorts as a VIP experience just for you all so we can start dreaming about our next vacation in that Caribbean. We are always looking to exceed your expectations as you come with us and join us at our Sandals resorts. We are the world's only five-star luxury included, so you're getting everything as in that all-inclusiveness to your vacation. We really want you to work with Mann Travel when you're ready to make sure that you're getting exactly what that vision is in your head for your next vacation. So we have been voted the world's best for 27 years in a row. That's our level of consistency across the board at every single one of our resorts. We do have 15 Sandals resorts. And if you're looking at bringing your family, we also have our Beaches resorts, which cater to everyone. So our Sandals resorts are created for two people in love. But way back in 1981, when Sandals came to fruition, there wasn't a resort that really catered all-inclusively to couples. So our chairman, Honorable Gordon Butch Stewart, came up with the whole idea for Sandals resorts to be catered to that couple. So king-size beds in all the rooms, double occupancy, 18 and up for those Sandals experiences. We've incorporated these amazing love nest suites and rooms that are unlike any other at any other resort that you'll look at. We brought the overwater bungalow to the Caribbean. You don't have to fly 17 hours anymore to get that experience. And honestly, with it being so close, we have two resorts in Jamaica that play host to these, and one resort in St. Lucia, which is the Hawaii of the Caribbean, that hosts these overwater bungalows. You can go for a minimum of 3 nights to really get that aspect of the overwater all-inclusiveness. We've updated all of our resorts to come to the new era, the new spa style. So you're getting all of your amenities in your bathrooms ready and waiting for you. Ladies, if you're like me, when you travel, bathroom is the first thing you see. You get into the hotel room, you check in, where's the bathroom? If this is your first experience on one of our resorts, you're going to be blown away by those ivory stone floors and the backlit mirrors. Your makeup's going to look flawless, and it's going to be big enough for everybody to have their space within those spa-style bathrooms. We do have 3 different levels of service within our room categories. So really, this is the choice that you're making of how much service do you want within your room. Your entry level and every room category comes with beer, wine, soda, juice, water, and Blue Mountain coffee. It's replenished every single day. It's bottomless, unlimited. It just keeps coming for everything on our resorts. If you want room service in your room, you're looking at our club level where there's a separate check-in lounge, that room service from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sometimes they'll have little events like a manager's wine party or a wine and cheese tasting, maybe a snorkel trip for just Club Sandals guests. So that's our second level. And then our third level is the all-out. It's your Butler Elite category. These rooms and suites, they're usually the top rooms and suites, best views, 24-hour room service, all brought to you by a butler trained by the Guild of Professional English Butlers. So they're intuitive, they're learning you. We even have them at our Beaches resort. So mom and dad, when you guys are ready to really take a break, you've been teaching your kids at home. We get it. It's tough. It's a lot of work happening right now. It's time to take a load off. It's time for you to get some relaxation. Just call your butler. You get a little butler cell phone when you arrive on resort. They do it all So we've got you covered at Sandals and beaches for anything and everything imaginable. Your transfers are even included across our resorts. We pick you up from the airport and we take you back. You don't have to worry about a taxi. Even though all of our islands are all English speaking and all of our resorts, you can drink the water straight out of the tap. So there's no question about finding a taxi, doing your tipping. That's all included already. So we'll pick you up. Some of those room categories come with a luxury transfer, a BMW, it could be a Cadillac. Our Bahamas resort and our Barbados resorts come with that Rolls-Royce Ghost transfer. Everybody likes to take a couple laps to make sure everybody on resort sees them when they get dropped off. So you have that air of sophistication. Across the resorts, we have all of your water. So your captivating pools, they could be on the roof. They might be a zero entry. They might be an infinity edge. You never know what you're going to walk into until you kind of decide and narrow down which resort you want. Each resort has its own vibe, and we make sure that we are getting that vibe with you and making sure that it matches your vibe. Water sports are always included. All of your non-motorized water sports across the resorts, your kayaking, paddle boarding, Hobie Cat sailing. We even take you out on snorkel trips, included, no tipping, no additional charge. If you're a certified diver, we also include all of your scuba diving. So all you have to bring is your certification and your medical questionnaire, already filled out. If you have any issues or you hit a yes on one of those medical questionnaire notes, you just need a note from your doctor. And then we'll take you out on the dives, all of your equipment, the Newton dive boats. Very expensive hobby to have. I know I am a diver, so I am biased by Sandals, but it is the best because they are voted one of the top 5 PADI dive operations in the world. And we are the only resort to have that accolade. If you want to stay on land, we also include your land sports. So there's going to be beach volleyball, maybe bocce ball. You've got tennis with tennis pros on resort. You can take a lesson. You can pick up a game of basketball or stay in the air conditioning with our billiards, ping pong. Something is always happening on resort. It just depends on how active you choose to be within it. Some of our resorts include golf as well. So for example, the photo that you're seeing on your screen now is our Sandals Emerald Bay golf course. It is designed by Greg Norman. It's an 18-hole championship course. 6 of those holes, the ones you're looking at on that peninsula, those are our 6 signature holes for one course. No other course really has that many signature holes, but your greens fees are included. So you can play golf throughout the entire duration of your stay. If you choose to get off resort, you want to get in with the local culture, maybe you want to swim with the pigs out there in Great Exuma, we can help you through Mann Travel. They can work with you, get those Island Routes Caribbean adventures added to your vacation so that you don't miss out on anything. Same with our spa services. So spa services are additional when you're coming on resort with us, but your team at Mann Travel, your travel advisor, will book that all ahead of time for you to make sure that you get everything that you want within that vacation. We are also #1 destination for destination weddings, honeymoons, and retie the knots. If you've got a big anniversary coming up, maybe you want to bring the whole family and really have a special celebration, especially after all of this is over, we can create that. It's completely customizable to you, just like your entire vacation. We are fitting all of this specifically to you so you get that exact vision that's playing in your head. We know you're thinking about those photos that you're going to be posting for all of your friends and family to see, and we want to make sure that it comes across flawlessly. Another big question we get a lot on all-inclusive resorts is, well, what about the food? I want to make sure that I can eat. I don't want it to be bland. I want to try new things. That's where our 5-star global gourmet comes into play, because we are farm to table fresh. We work with all of the local farmers on our islands. All of the chefs in the restaurants have those authentic roots. So your Italian restaurant is going to have a Northern Italian chef as the master chef, as the head chef, teaching everybody else how to do everything. You're also getting the local flavors of those particular islands. So while we may have over 100 different restaurants across the board for our Sandals and beaches with plenty of different dining options, most are sit down. There may be one buffet, maybe, on resort, but all of the other restaurants are an a la carte, sit down, order from a menu, again, bottomless, unlimited. So if you don't like something, send it back, get something else. If you really love it, order it again. Order 2 lobster tails, go for it. You're not paying a bill at the end of this. It's all done for you. You've already done everything ahead of time. No tipping to get up from your seat, no bill at the end. Just relax, sit back, and enjoy everything. We've also included your alcohol. So your premium liquors across the board are going to be included, bottomless, unlimited. I keep saying it, but it's true, true, true. We have a level of consistency across all of our brands to make sure that we're bringing the highest level, the highest premium liquors, the ones that you know and love on resort. So anything that you see in your local bar, in a restaurant, what you have at your own wet bar at home, you're getting those same name brands on resort. Stuff you know and love, stuff you can pronounce the names of. We actually just added Tito's vodka across the board for all of our resorts, every single bar, and those fun bar experiences. So it could be on the roof, it could be out on a terrace. We even have a speakeasy, our one and only speakeasy in the Caribbean at our Sandals Ochi Beach Resort. Partying and entertainment, this really comes down to you as the guest. What do you like to do? How much entertainment do you want? Do you want a more romantic atmosphere to kind of cuddle in? Do you want to be social and active and have that nightlife and that party scene? Or do you want a happy medium? We've got a little bit of everything for you, depending on the resort. Again, they're all their own personalities, but we make sure we fit that to your vision. So with our 15 resorts on 6 different islands, we're going to jump through them really quickly just to get a glance at some of those fabulous beaches, the calmest waters, those best views, help you envision yourself there for when the travel opens. We are expected, as of right now, our resorts will be opening June 4th, with the exception of the Bahamas, which is scheduled to open on July 1st. So we can start planning ahead and starting to look at maybe fall travel and early 2021 travel. But our first and foremost flagship resort is Sandals Montego Bay. It's on the largest private white sand beach that our resorts have. It's a 1 mile long stretch of beach. It's right next to the airport, so it's a very easy jaunt, especially from Charlotte. You're only a 3-hour direct flight. You can be there before lunch. Swim Up Lagoon Suites, every room category on this resort has been updated within the last 2 years. So these Swim Up Lagoons are brand new. The buildings are brand new. The room configurations and their setups, all that clean line. Can't you just imagine yourself waking up here and looking straight out to that gorgeous blue water? Again, I'd like to be there right now. Down the street from that, it's an included transfer. So when you go to Montego Bay, you actually get 2 resorts for your price of 1. You get all of the restaurants, both beaches, and our Sandals Royal Caribbean has its own private offshore island where those beautiful overwater bungalows can be found. So these were the first ones. We have the Big 5, which I call them the Big 5 because of the pool that's included. It's an infinity edge pool. They do go quickly. They're very, very popular, but that's why we continue to add more to our resort. So you have butler level accommodation, somebody coming out and bringing you everything that you need, 24-hour security. It is fully air conditioned and fully all inclusive. That glass paneling in the floor so you can hang your head over the edge of the bed, turn on the light at night and watch all the fish swimming underneath, which is a lot of fun. On to our Sandals South Coast, which is, again, on the south coast of Jamaica. So it's about an hour drive, hour and a half from the Montego Bay Airport, but we include your transfers. This is your relax, unplug, get away, and unwind resort. You're set on 2 miles of that white sand beach. Of course, the overwater bungalows are here. We had to give you another option for that really off the grid type of feel. And then through the West Coast, we find Sandals Negril, which is set on 7 Mile Beach. So it is a very long stretch of public 7 Mile Beach, but all of the rooms were kind of grandfathered in on this resort. So nothing is further than a 7-second walk to that white sand. So when you're looking at Negril, you're thinking about Negril, all you have to remember is sevens. Those rooms look straight out at that beautiful beach. And because you're on the West Coast, you're getting those fiery orange and red sunsets every single night. Over to the East Coast of Jamaica, we find Ocho Rios, which is our more active kind of lifestyle built into the mountains resort. So at Sandals Ochi, you find that you have access to an 18-hole golf course. There is a transfer that's included. This is our, one of our other resorts that includes your golf, your greens fees, and both resorts in Ocho Rios have access to this golf club. So you can jump out here and enjoy a couple rounds of golf. Sandals Ochi is our largest Sandals resort. It is actually kind of set on 2 sides. So there's a hillside where your manor house is, and then there's a beach side, your Riviera side. Depending on what view you want to wake up to in the morning, that's how we kind of decide and help you narrow down which side of that resort fits you. Up on the hillside, you'll find our Butler Village. So we have an entire village of all Butler rooms. They have private pools. It could be in the middle of your courtyard. If anybody here is a Bachelor fan, we actually had the Bachelor Ben Higgins and JoJo on this very resort for their fantasy night date. And this room category, this is the Romeo and Juliet. So that's your super romantic. This was their fantasy night date, was in this room. If you want that kind of experience, you can be just like them. Next door, you have Sandals Royal Plantation, and really any of our resorts that have royal in the name have a little bit more of a British influence to them. So high tea at 4 o'clock, that level of service, just that kind of aspect to it. Royal Plantation here is an all Butler boutique resort. So while Ocho Rios is not well known for its wide stretches of beach, it's more of the active entertainment lifestyle type of area. You've got Dunn's River Falls right out there. You've got the Cool Runnings, Jamaica bobsled through the rainforest, lots of activities out there for you to enjoy, all through the Island Roots experiences, or here at Sandals Royal Plantation, you're really just kind of relaxing into your vacation. It's a little bit more laid back, not as active as next door at Ochi, but when staying here at Royal Plantation, you do get all of the access to Sandals Ochi as well. So this is a smaller resort that fits into Sandals Ochi, but it doesn't go the other way. So we want to make sure you're getting a little bit of everything here at Sandals Royal Plantation, all taken care of by your personal butler. Now we're going to board our private jet, because why not? We're like that, and we're going to jump over to the islands of the Bahamas, where we have 2 resorts on 2 different islands, because the Bahamas are made up of over 700 islands. And we have 2 resorts on those 2 islands, starting with Sandals Royal Bahamian in Nassau. So if you've been on a cruise, you've gone to Nassau, don't count it out. This resort is super easy to get to. It's a 2-hour direct flight from Charlotte, and you have an offshore island to experience here. We're going to pick you up at the airport. You'll be taken directly to the resort and have all of the amenities right then and there. I personally have swam with sea turtles off the backside of this private island with the included snorkel gear. So that's an experience in and of itself for me. Over on Great Exuma, we'll find Sandals Emerald Bay, where we already talked about our Greg Norman design golf course, but this resort is the complete opposite personality from Nassau. Nassau has all that activity and lots of nightlife and an entertainment off resort and lots of local history. Sandals Emerald Bay is out in the middle of nowhere. If you just want to go on vacation and feel like you can breathe and not see another person, even if the resort is full, Sandals Emerald Bay is going to be your jam, because it's that sophisticated oversized type of feel for you to really just relax, throw your phone, your tablet, your computer, put all the work into this safe that's provided in your room and really enjoy. So relax and unplug. This is where I go on vacation when I have space to go. It is one of our most popular resorts. And again, it's a very, very easy flight from Charlotte. Home to that Greg Norman golf course. You can go out, you can walk around. If you like to take your evening walks, you can go out and do that around the cart path here. You can go and visit the marina that's right next to it. Very easy, very laid back experience. Now, back onto our private jet where we're going to island hop through the Eastern Caribbean. So we have 4 islands, 7 additional resorts out here. And you can actually, if you can't make up your mind between which resort you want to spend your whole week at, you can split it up by 3 nights and stay at different resorts for the 3-night minimum. Antigua is the world's most romantic resort, voted year after year after year. I fall in love with myself all over again every time I go. So I love it out here in Antigua. It's very similar to Emerald Bay in that it's kind of that wide stretch, rolling type of resort. However, you get a little bit more of the island atmosphere when you're staying here. There's a lot of history on the island, a couple different excursions. If you're big into sailing and regattas and boats, this is a great location for you, especially during the regatta season. They host a lot of those sailboats and those competitions out here, and you can stay on resort and then go and enjoy that in the local downtown area. Also have private little villas out here, so you can enjoy everything that you like within your own private, almost beach house without the kitchen, because we're not going to make you cook or clean while you're on vacation. St. Lucia is another one of our fabulous islands. It's the Hawaii of the Caribbean. So if Hawaii has ever been on your bucket list, but that day in travel there and back is really hitting you hard, you can be in St. Lucia by that same day that you leave here in Charlotte. And we have 3 resorts that cater to everyone. So you get all 3 resorts, regardless of which one you find your room in. And those 3 resorts all have their own personalities. You have golf included out here as well, 2 courses. You actually have a 9-hole course on one of our resorts, and then the 18-hole course that Greg Norman is redesigning as well. So our Grand St. Lucian is your active, social, outdoorsy adventure type of style. There's a lot of late night entertainment, and it's at the base of a national park. So if you want to go out and do the hike out here, it's called Pigeon Island is the national park, and you can hike up there to the little peak, which is Fort Rodney, and the higher peak is Signal Peak. I've done it. It's fabulous. The views from the top are just unimaginable. Overwater bungalows, like I told you, this is our 3rd resort with our overwater bungalows. So you can feel like you're in Hawaii in that overwater bungalow, and nobody else will have that same experience. Our Sandals Regency La Toc is more of your glamour property. It's built into the cliffside. So if you really like seeing those gorgeous views, those 360s and 180-degree views from your bed, Sandals Regency La Toc is the perfect spot for you to have your next vacation. There are only 4 of these rooms with that 180-degree view, but they have their own private pool, a hot tub. You can have your dinner out there on the patio, and your butler takes care of everything. Our Sandals Halcyon is right there in the middle. So if you're more into downtown, local culture, you want to get off resort and be nearby still for lots of local shopping, you'll find Sandals Halcyon is our true Garden of Eden. Nothing on this resort, no building is higher than a palm tree. So it's very cozy, very elegant, and lots and lots of fun. Sandals Grenada is our spice island, so foodie lovers rejoice. You're going to go to Grenada where you find home to nutmeg, cinnamon, cocoa, and you're going to enjoy the downtown area and bring all of these spices back home with you to really enjoy. This resort is only 2 minutes and 18 seconds from the airport. I timed it the last time I was there. That's how close it is with no airport noise. So you'll be there very quick and easy, and American Airlines now has a direct flight on Saturdays. So you can fly directly there. You don't leave early morning. It's just before 10 a.m. you take off, and you get there by 3 p.m. check-in time, and you are in these rooms with your own pool on your balcony by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can't beat that. Over to Barbados, our final island for our Sandals resorts, where we have 2 resorts that are right next to each other. So we took over one, built the other from the ground up. Sandals, Barbados, everything is very natural on Barbados, on this island. It's a very affluent island. They're very well educated, and they bring all of the nature and the beauty of that health and wellness to these resorts. So across both of these resorts, you'll see a lot of the natural aspects, all of those natural woods, the grass, really breathing deeply, that namaste type of feel when you're here in Barbados, including those swim up lagoon suites. We couldn't leave them out. We had to put them there. But then we also decided maybe next door we should put a pool on the roof. Why not? So we have a rooftop pool, rooftop hot tub, and a rooftop bar here at Sandals Royal Barbados. Again, that Royal having that higher level of service for some of the room categories, those clubs and butlers, and your longest infinity edge pool in the Caribbean. So a lot of our guests like to stand out here and really enjoy taking that photo. I did it myself, guilty as charged. I have that same photo. But we added the innovative rooms and suites from Grenada, those sky pools. You literally get out of bed, put your swimsuit on, and jump right into the pool. Who needs showers here? If you need a little more entertainment, we also built our very first bowling alley. So on this resort, you'll find a 4-lane bowling alley that's included. We just ask you, please wear your own socks when you come, because we'll give you the bowling shoes. And then if you want to sit there at the bar in front of it, enjoying your craft beer from around the world. This is our only craft beer bar with a built-in ice strip. So you can set your beer down. It doesn't get warm. It doesn't get watered down. Go bowl your frame and come back to that perfectly chilled beer. If you're looking at your family experiences, because Sandals is adults only, couples only, we also have our beaches resorts, which cater to everyone. So we still include everything from our Sandals resorts, but we've added a kids camp for newborns through age 10 with our nannies who are certified by the International Nanny Association. We've included water parks with the water slides, an Xbox game lounge, and we're partnered with Sesame Street, which means we're an advanced autism certified center. We cater to every need imaginable by your family. So thank you all for joining. I hope that you are ready and you could kind of get a little experience of our Caribbean resorts, and that's what dreams are made of. So let's go to the Caribbean.
I agree, Melissa. What a great presentation this afternoon. Thank you so much again for joining us. She fit a lot into the 20 or 30 minutes or so she had. So if you have any questions about Sandals or beaches, please feel free to reach out to your personal travel advisor here at Mann Travels. If you don't have one, check us out on our website. You can email our vacations@manntravels.com. You can call us. And if you have anybody that wanted to see this video and didn't make it, it will be loaded on our website actually and on our YouTube channel. So let's dream together. Let's dream of Sandals and beaches in the Caribbean. I hope you all have a great day, and thank you again for joining us.